Alrighty, I think we are good to go here. I am 3 minutes late, so not as bad as last time where I was 10 minutes late. So we are getting better. But let me hop on the live stream here to see if you guys can see me and everything looks okay. Let's see. Okay, says we are live. It's a good first start here. And let's see. All right, we have 14 watching, so people can see things. All right, we'll give it a few minutes here. I have somebody already saying they hope I get all of them wrong. I appreciate that greatly. So, based off of what I'm seeing, at least, I think our audio should be better. Video should be better than last time. So, I think a lot of things should be a lot better, hopefully. But let me know if there are any other issues here. I know last time we had the microphone was bad, the camera was bad, but this looks a lot more like our actual YouTube videos here. So yeah, man, we can see and hear you well. It's great to hear. Let's send this out to the Discord, just so that everybody knows. All right, cool. I think we are good to go here. Need to make my moderators real quick. All right, yes, looks all good. Looks everybody's here. Super clean quality. That's what I like to hear. And all right, so Candace should be a moderator, and should be Tracy's also a moderator. All right, 21 are with us. We'll give another couple minutes before we start here. So we're doing a blind. Blind is of the top whiskeys of the year. This is going to be so much fun. So I have 6 bottles here. Now these 6 bottles, of course, we have the William Heavenhill 19 year. Now, if you guys haven't had this yet, this is just absolute top-notch quality stuff. 19-year cask strength Heavenhill at 138.2 proof. So really impressive stuff there. And we just jumped in viewership, so I think you guys can see me. All right, we then have Cathedral. Cathedral is going to come in at 110.1 proof. This is a sample from my good buddy Cool Dude, so thank you so much for that. I've actually never tried Cathedral, so this is the first time we're trying it, and I only had a half ounce, so this is the last time we're going to try it. I've never had Cathedral, so that one, I decided to replace PFG with that one. A lot of people were saying that one is just so much better. It's worth so much more. It's a half bottle worth like 600 bucks. It's finished and all that stuff, so we had to do that one. Of course, we have Michter's 20. We have a very old St. Nick Sainthood. So this is one of the 17 years. We did a video on Nirvana. This is a different one of that trio. And Nirvana was a 9.1 in the rating, so I had to throw one of them here as one of the whiskeys of the year. So we're trying Sainthood. We then have William Llewellyn and Mr. Sam. Those are the 6 that we have here. They're numbered on the bottom, and actually, the only way that I think I could tell you guys what these are is if you guys can see the number here. I don't know if you guys can, but if any of you guys can tell me what the number actually looks like there, then I could tell you guys the code and you guys would know, and then I'll have to turn off the comments so that people don't spoil it for me. But I'm trying to see here. I actually didn't check the live stream to see if you guys could see, but if anybody could just tell me. Cheers, audio and video are surprisingly way better than last time. All right, cool. Love to hear it. If you guys can see that number, then you guys can know what exactly I'm drinking at that time. But nobody's confirmed yet that they can see it. And I think that's okay if you guys don't know what we're having. So we're going to try a lot of things today. So we're going to try these 6. We're going to blind them. We're going to find out what the best whiskey of the year is. I think this is really going to influence my rankings. I'm going to post those rankings next Wednesday. So it's been a while. I'm going to post it in February, which is, I guess, a bit odd for 2025 rankings. Are going to go up in 2026. And not only in January, but in February. But there were so many things here. And like I've said, I've tried about 2,000 different whiskeys in the last year, and I really wanted to make sure that we were tasting the best stuff, trying literally everything we possibly could. And I think the only whiskey left that could be a whiskey of the year contender that I haven't had yet is Blade and Bow 30 years. So working on that. Maybe we'll get to try that soon. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But I'm going to have to do the ranking without it because I've tried everything else. I've tried William Heavenhill, King of Kentucky, Mr. Sam, everything. I got everything. That was the one I couldn't get. But anyways. So let's just read a couple comments here. GoFundMe to replace the wicker. Numbers were too small for me. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I can bring this even closer. I just don't know if the camera's actually gonna show it or if it's gonna be blurry here. But if you guys can see that number, let me know if you guys can see that number, and I'm gonna not look at my screen while you guys see it here. But if you guys can see that, then you guys can know what I'm drinking. If you guys can't, then you're gonna have to find out at the end, and I'm sorry. But it's not gonna take too long anyways. All right, I think we're gonna jump right in here to glass number one here. Like I said, you guys know what six are in this. I know what six are in this, but we don't know what is what. Let's get into glass number one here. I see it, but it was blurry and difficult to make out. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not really sure what else I can do here, if there's a code or something like that. But here, this is my final attempt right at the camera. You guys either saw that or you didn't see that. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm not checking my screen, but if you guys could see that, you guys know what I'm drinking. And so number one here is gonna be the Cathedral. Number two is M20. Number three is gonna be the Very Old Saint Nick. Number four is William LaRue Weller. Number five is Mr. Sam. And did I miss one? Oh, and number six is the is the William Heaven Hill. So those are the six here. So I don't know what number it was. We're gonna start off here, and I'm not gonna look at my screen because I don't know if you guys saw it or not. But at this point, I can't help. So all right, let's get into glass number one. It's actually very fruity. Tons of oak on this one. I mean, this has to be an older one. I'm trying to think. Since I haven't had Cathedral, actually, I don't really know how old it is. Probably should have done my research on Cathedral before I did this. See a little bit without looking in the chat. I can see we have 40 viewers right now, so thank you guys so much here. And I will shout out the giveaway that we're gonna do if Candace or somebody else can share the link tree. We are gonna give away an ounce of this William Heaven Hill 19 year, and throughout the stream I'm going to mention what else we're gonna give away. So if you guys want an ounce of this one, donate. Every $5 is gonna be an entry to the donation, and then at the end of the live stream, we'll do it at 8:30. We're gonna do a little duck race or something like that, and we'll determine who the winner is. So if Candace can share the link tree, you guys can Venmo or PayPal. I got that hooked up a little bit more, and also there's a Patreon link in there. So if you're not on the Patreon, definitely go ahead and join that. And all right, I think that's everything. All right, I want to take some sips of whiskey. It's been a long day. Super oaky on this. I mean, this has to be on the older end. It could be the William Heaven Hill just off that nose. There's some funk to it though, so it's not really smelling like Heaven Hill, but let's take a sip here. Wow, that's interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very reminiscent of the Nirvana. It's actually a little bit better. This is probably the same. The problem with blinds is that when I've had a lot of the same things a lot of the time, like I know Sitzer-Weller really well. I've had a lot of Sitzer-Weller. It's funny though. Now I'll be live, so if this is actually William Heaven Hill, everyone gets to make fun of me. All right, but I'm not gonna check that half of the comments right now. I'm just kind of looking over and making sure we're still on stream. This is funky. That's actually really nice. It's definitely low nines for me. 9.0, 9.1. So when I say funky, so we have different kinds of oak on this. We have a very nice, rich, sweet oak to it, but it's also like, in a warehouse, that kind of, library funk to it. Caramels, there's a little bit of fruit. I'm getting some cherry, dark fruit, stuff like that. It's really good. It's really good, very potent. I'm definitely drinking like 130 proof, which is why I don't really have a good guess for this one, but it is very good. All right, let's go on to glass number two here. And again, I'm gonna try to show it. That's the best I could do. I hope you guys could see a number on that. If you couldn't, I apologize. I'm not gonna check on my screen to see if you guys can see a number. Okay, this is a little bit lighter on the nose. Wow, this is really, really good here. I want to check the comments because I don't know if I want to make sure you guys can still hear me and see me and everything like that, but I don't, it doesn't look like anybody's spoiling. Okay, this is good. I just have the Patreon links. Just join. What's a list of the whiskey you're ranking, or is it blind? It's blind, but there are six things. We have Cathedral, we have Michter's 20, we have Very Old Saint Nick, Sainthood, we have William LaRue Weller, and we have Mr. Sam, and then we have the William Heaven Hill 19 year. So we have a lot. We have two Williams, apparently. We're really William fans. And yeah, those are the 6, but I don't know what is what. I just showed the glass. It is in that order that I just gave you. So if you guys saw number 2 or 4 or 6 or whatever here, you guys can then figure out what I'm drinking. This is definitely fruity. Yeah, it looks like nobody's spoiling in the comments. So I guess I could look in the comments a little bit more. But I feel like now that I say that, somebody might end up spoiling in the comments. So, like I said, definitely, I don't do super chats here, but I don't have the Zelle hookup. I have the Venmo and the PayPal. So if you guys want to get an ounce of this bottle right here, hopefully it's going to do pretty well, and that's why you guys have to donate so that you guys can join the giveaway. Leave an ounce of that, and then in about 10-15 minutes we'll announce something else that we'll give away. And after this blind, we're going to try some Dusties, and it's going to be a really good time. I'm very excited to have you guys here. All right, this is very good. Let's take a sip. Okay, definitely getting some fruit on this one. A lot of oak on that one. Definitely also drinking 15, 16, 17 years old. Doesn't really narrow it down for me. Yeah, I don't know. And these are all like very dark pours. I guess glass 4 is slightly lighter, but actually not even. I think it's just lighting. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Now, some funny things is that when I'm talking and drinking a lot, I tend to burp a little bit, and I usually cut that out of every video. You've never seen me burp in any video. I don't know if I could prevent it here on the live. I guess a certain thing of the live here. Please hit the like button. Candace is doing it. Thank you so much. On Rye Guy here. Yeah, I want to make Rye Guy a moderator as well. There you go. Now we have our trio of moderators. Thank you guys so much here. And it looks like you guys can see things, which is nice. We have 47 people. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a lovely Thursday. I'm having a lovely Thursday. Let's have Discord open, so if anything is like, if anything's shut down, I'll know. Right, this is also very good here. I'm liking it probably around as much as the last glass. It's less complex. It's definitely fruitier. But it's hot too. It's a little bit tannic. A lot of oak on that one. I don't really have a good guess. It could be the William LaRue. It could be the William Heaven Hill 19. I don't remember this being as fruity, but honestly, I don't have a ton of experience with this. I've only tried this once, and we actually did a video on it, and that might have been a neck pour, and that kind of may have messed with how much I liked it. Now that this bottle has been open for several weeks, it's been aerating, I think it's going to be pretty different, actually. So I honestly don't have a ton of experience with that. I do with the William LaRue. This could definitely be William LaRue. But I'm thinking I'm going to take fewer guesses here so that I can be made fun of less in this blind. But all right, let's go into glass number 3 now. And I'll show you guys as best as I can. And you guys see a number here. Number 1 is Cathedral. Number 2 is Michter's 20. Number 3 is the Very Old St. Nick. Number 4 is the William LaRue. Number 5 is Mr. Sam. Number 6 is the William Heaven Hill 19 years. So hopefully you guys saw a number there. Insane lineup. Yeah, it's pretty cool here. Let's go. Everyone hit the like button. Let's go into glass number 3. Oh, this is also funky. Just immediately hit with, again, like a library funk. Pretty akin here to glass number 1. Which I thought glass number 1 could have been the Very Old St. Nick. Now I'm thinking this could be as well. Could also be the Cathedral, because, I just have such little experience with the Cathedral. I've never had it, so it wouldn't surprise me if that one was really funky. Also, I hope I'm talking at an okay pace. I think last time I was talking like a million words per minute, and a lot of people said, "Oh my god, you're talking so quickly. Please don't talk as quickly. It was really bad. We can't understand you. We're from the South." So I'm talking at hopefully a more reasonable speed right now. But I think people will tell me if I'm not talking at a reasonable speed. But anyways, okay. So, yeah, a lot of oak on this one. Not a ton of fruit or caramel. Perfect pacing. That's what I love to hear. Wow. This is promising. This is very promising. Okay, it's pretty low proof. And you know what? It's kind of giving me Bardstown notes on this. There's a caramel to it. A lot of oak richness. I think that's... I like making guesses. I really like making guesses, but I don't want to make a ton. But to me, I don't recognize this one. I mean, this could be the William Heaven Hill, and it's just because it was a neck pour that I had before, and now it's opened up. But it's not giving me the proof. I mean, this is lower proof, and I don't think it's the Michter's. Oh man, if Michter's 20 doesn't easily win this flight. This is really good though. This is very, very good. Congrats on the Reveries sellout. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't have those bottles with me. I actually wanted to try them on stream, but they're actually downstairs. I may try to get them. Or we could try some other picks here. So we do have a lot of picks. The Reveries are really, really good here. I also have the next few barrel picks. I have samples of them here. I kind of have this cart that I don't normally have for the videos, but I like to have it here so that, I mean, I have like 120 different options of random samples of a lot of the things we've shared, I've done videos on, or, you know, I will do videos on soon. A lot of Stitzel Wellers and pre-Fire Heaven Hills and stuff like that. So that's why I have that there. But anyways, back to glass number 3. Well, I really like it. It's definitely funky. Caramel, a lot of caramel on this. Definitely a little bit of cherry, but it's not very fruity. Mostly library funk, some vanilla. Actually, really like the vanilla. Okay. All right. The finish is kind of grassy. There's a little bit of a vegetal note on it. It's definitely not the caliber of the first two. That to me is going to be closer to an 8.5, and I'm actually going to put it a little bit behind here. I think glasses 1 and 2 I liked significantly more. But all right, let's go on to glass number 4 here, and I'll show you guys. I've given the list enough times. Hopefully you guys remember it, but it's number 1 is going to be Cathedral. Number 2 is Michter's 20. Number 3 is Very Old Saint Nick. Number 4 is William LaRue. Number 5 is Mr. Sam. Number 6 is the 19 year. So, all right, hopefully you guys saw a number there. I'm not going to look over my screen. All right, now I can. So there is about a 10-second delay. So I think the delay is actually a little bit better too than what it was before. I think we'll do this blind here, and then I think we'll relax and ease up a little bit, and I'll check the comments a lot more afterwards. And, you know I just have so many things I want to try with you guys, so I'm really excited. These live streams are fun, man. I really love talking about whiskey, but I also like interacting with you guys. And it kind of hurts that I'm not checking, questions and comments here. I see somebody said no Blade and Bow 30. Man, I wish. It's just a difficult release to get. I knew about it like 2 weeks too late, and it was already just skyrocketing on the secondary market. We will get it at some point. I mean, I will definitely try that whiskey in the next 2 or 3 months, but I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know what it'll cost, but it will. It is inevitable. I'm going to try it. It's going to go in my belly. I'm going to find out if it's actually Stitzel Weller, but... All right. Do not type that number, please. Yes, thank you, guys. I appreciate that I have literally no idea what any of these are, so that is good here. All right, a little bit of fruitiness on this, like glass number 2 here. Oh, man, this is the oak on a lot of these are very comparable. A little bit less oak on glass number 2 than glass number 4. So Tracy saying, please don't write out that number means you guys actually do know what they are. And that's very good. So you guys get to make fun of me live when I make predictions and they're totally off. But I haven't had the Very Old Saint Nick Sainthood. I've had something comparable, but I haven't had it. And then I haven't had the Cathedral. I've had the Michter's 20, though. And I will say nothing so far is smelling like Michter's 20. If anything, this, but I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. Let's take a sip. That's good. Very fruity. Oh, I don't know what that is. It's very fruity, though. A lot of blackberry on that one. A lot of cherry. Like, I'm trying to check my like samples here to see. This one's really good. It's very good. A lot of oak on this one as well. I think I like it more than... I definitely like it more than glass number 3. Glass number 3 is definitely in last place right now. Oh, wow. A lot of oak on this one. Is this the Michter's 20? I don't know. It could be. It's very fruity on that palate. And the Michter's 20, definitely very fruity. Definitely very robust on this one. But also a good reminder that it's not worth $3,200. Because if this is the Michter's 20, it's not there. So we're definitely in the 9s. I actually think 1, 2, and 4 are all in the 9s. So I'm actually really happy with the choices that we put into this blind. Because the last blind we did of the Whiskeys of the Year about a month ago, a lot of those were like mid-8s. And they were good. But nah, the Whiskeys of the Year should be in the 9s. Honestly, it's kind of what the point of the 9. Like a 9.0 is like, this is a Whiskey of the Year contender. This is Whiskey of the Year. 10.0 is obviously a perfect whiskey. Never seen that. We will likely never see that because there should always and could always and will always be better and whatever. But this is really good. This is really nice. Let's take another sip. All right. I like the finish on that one. I love the palette. If it is the Michter's 20, whatever acetone note that I was referring to in my video that I did a couple weeks ago, I guess you guys would have seen it like last week, but I recorded it 2 or 3 weeks ago. Definitely aerated. Definitely a lot better there. All right, I am going to jump to glass number 5 here. Again, I'll show you guys here on the screen, and I'm not going to look at my screen while I do it. I'm hoping that zooms in. To go over the list again. No, I'm not going over it again. You guys just go back in the live stream if you guys want to see it. 56 concurrent viewers watching the whiskeys of the year. We're gonna interact with you guys a lot more after this blind here. And you know, we're gonna go through, and I want recommendations. I want to hear what you guys want to try. As a reminder, another bump, if my mods can send the link tree, this William Heavenhill 19 year. We're going to give away an ounce of this, and we should give away an ounce of something else. Well, what else should we give away? You know what? I did this on the last stream, and I'll do it again. Pick any video, any pick that I've ever done. Any of them, I'll send you an ounce of that one as well. That's the second sample for the giveaway, and that includes the Reveries that we just did. We just did an 8-year Bardstown and a 17-year Buff Turkey. Includes an ounce of those. So if you guys want that, definitely donate. It's $5 for every ticket, and then we're gonna do like a duck race at the end, and we'll have a winner. And so we might even do another giveaway today if you guys really want it. If you know people stay on for a little bit, but any pick, literally any pick you want. We have 2 Barton 18 years. We have Heavenhill Hazmat. We have an absolutely stellar rye. We have a bunch of stuff. So we've done some fun picks here at Gascon Point. The 19 barrel picks. So any one of them you guys get to pick. But all right, glass number 5 here. Very oaky. What did I rate C and E? 8.7. It's changed a couple times. It was 8.8, 8.7, 8.6. It's kind of that range. I think 8.7 is probably the most fair. No King of Kentucky in this fight. I couldn't find the sample. I have the bottle back here, but I don't know where the sample is. Honestly, I've been very disappointed with the King of Kentucky. Very hot. And I was also worried that it's just so hot that it actually might affect the rest of this blind, so I didn't want to put it in. So King of Kentucky it's a great option, but I honestly was more excited for all 6 of these than I was for the King of Kentucky, so that's why, and I also couldn't find the sample. So I was actually gonna have a 7th glass with the King of Kentucky, but that's why it's not there. Leave comments blinking. Yeah, just put like any pizza emojis, whatever. What is up with the original title, Real Whiskey of the Year? How can we have a Real Bourbon of the Year list without including BB30? Yeah, I mean, look, people are imperfect. Yeah, I mean, we don't have BB30, but at the same time, you know, it was a very tiny release. Oh, we'll get it at some point, but King of Kentucky 17 year is Sharpie in a bottle. That is very true. What's up with the original title, Real? I don't know. It's just a thumbnail. I don't know. All right, back to this. A lot of oak, a lot of heat. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. It could be the William Heavenhill, but it's drinking slightly lower proof, so I'm thinking it could be the William LaRue. It seems like nobody's spoiling, so I could check the comments a little bit here. I'm going to say that and somebody's going to immediately spoil Glass 6, but... Wow, this is really nice, though. I don't know if I'm liking it as much as 1, 2, or 4, though. The oak is a bit hotter on it. I'm definitely getting a lot of heat on it. Definitely good proof on this one. Just a 13-year watch some of your college prep videos. Yes. I did a college reaction video back in the day. Oh wow, this is good. All right, let's take a sip. So sometimes I say let's take a sip. It's actually a lot fruitier on the second sip here. Never promising. I don't think it has the depth on it though that I'm getting off of 1, 2, and 4. It's gonna be slightly behind them, but it's still delicious, and I still think we're around a 9.0 on it. So it's a lot of strength in this video. But yeah, I used to do I did a college reaction video way back in the day, and it actually got like 50, 60,000 views. So no YouTube video that I posted here on this channel has gotten anywhere close to that. So maybe I should have done college videos all day, but it was COVID and I was so lazy. I didn't do it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I guess if you guys have been following along, you should know what this is already because you've seen the other ones. But yeah, just to really get in there in the camera. Again, I'm not gonna look. I almost looked, but it was blurry, so I promise I didn't see it. All right. I actually, if it was blurry from what I saw, I hope it focused, but I don't know. I need to stop looking at that screen. It smells like oak. I don't know. Also, not a ton of fruit on this one on the nose. Lots of caramel, lots of vanilla. Also hot. Hot. I was pretty positive that this was going to be the William Heaven Hill. Now I'm thinking this 6 might be the William Heaven Hill. Oh, I'm confused. I don't know what anything is. So I guess makes this more fun because I shouldn't be thinking about what everything is. I should be thinking what's the best. All right, I think Glass 4 is probably my favorite, and I think Glass 3 is probably my least favorite, but the other 4, which I guess kind of makes sense. Mr. Sam, William Heaven Hill, the William LaRue, and what is the 6th one here? The Very Old Saint Nick. Yeah, I guess those were all going to be like 9.1s, so it's not at all surprising to me. What's all in the blind? So we have Cathedral, we have Michter's 20, we have Very Old St. Nick's Sainthood, a 17-year, $1,000 MSRP for a 375 ml with some Sitzel-Weller. We don't know how much Sitzel-Weller. William LaRue Weller, Mr. Sam, and then this one we have an L19 year. And the giveaway that we're going to do, if the guys can show the link tree once again, pay on Venmo or on PayPal, you'll get an ounce here of the William Heaven Hill, and you're also going to get an ounce of any pick that I've ever done. So I've done 19 different barrel picks. You could pick anyone, send you an ounce of that as well. So definitely donate. Every $5, you will get a ticket, and we'll do like a duck race. We're going to aim for 8:30, and might be slightly later than that. I guess we'll see, but we're going to aim for 8:30 for the giveaway. And then if people really want, we might even do a second giveaway, because I have so much whiskey that other people should enjoy, because it's just me that gets to be here, and there's a lot of whiskey here. So we'll see. LOL, about time we went all out. Yeah, so the video that I did originally was kind of like, these are the nationally distributed, these are the ones everyone knows. Now we tried the good stuff today. Yeah, these are the bottles that are $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. All right, glass number 6 here. I don't know. It's very oaky. I'm not getting a ton of fruit. I'm not getting a ton of caramel. I really like it. Has a nice depth on it. I think what's struggling at a glass number 5 here is that depth. But I honestly don't know what Mr. Sam is. I don't know what William LaRue is. I got a lot of fruit off of a couple of these, but all right. I think we need to go through one last time, and then we're going to find out what we're drinking, and I'm going to give some rankings here. So I think glass number 4 here is my favorite. So I'm going to take a very small sip here, because I also want to take a small sip once I know what it is, just to commentate a little bit more in that department. It's a standout. It's a standout. It's very rich. A lot of oak age to it. There's also a berry fruitiness. There's a cherry fruitiness. There's a caramel. There's a vanilla extract on it. That's an amazingly complex and amazingly rich pour. That's, to me, is... I think I'm going to say it's a 9.4, which, if it's the Michter's 20, I guess it's... I rated 9.5 in the video. I say 9.4 here. Not worth $3,200. Oh, it might be a 9.5. It's so funny if that's not the Michter's 20. It might really not be. I really don't have many good ideas here. But, I mean, that one's amazing. So whatever it is, it deserves to be a 9.5. All right, that's a 9.5 here, and I think this glass number 3 is the worst one. Yeah, there's a funky vegetal note at the end that I just don't like. Could be the William Heaven Hill. Sometimes Heaven Hill does get kind of vegetal towards the late palate on the finish there, but I don't think it has the proof on it. But I think also there's a lot of proof in this blind, so it's going to be tough to ascertain the proof to certain things. So I'm going to rate this an 8.5. So I think we were between an 8.5 and a 9.5. I think everything else is going to be right around a 9.0. All right, let's go to glass number 2 here. It's hot. It's really hot. So good. I'm going to say it's a 9.0. Glass number 1 here. Okay. There's a lot of heat going in my mouth, so I got to give it a second. Wow. That was hot. And I guess I forgot to bring water. That's unfortunate. But, yeah, I definitely like glass number 1 more, but not by a lot. Glass number 1 here is going to be a 9.2. Glass number 2 here, Is it 9.0? I think 9.1. I'll actually up to a 9.1. I think they're very delicious here. Let's go on to glass number 5. I'm lost on 5 and 6. I have no idea what they are. None of them are really tasting like Mr. Sam either, but I guess that video I also did a neck pour. Man, these neck pours. We have 52 watching. I haven't checked the comments a lot, but I'll definitely check it here in a second. Yeah, I think this one's lacking complexity. I'm going to rate it an 8.8. I think it's still very delicious, but it's kind of just not standing up to the rest of these. Oh, man. That could also be the Michter's 20. I really like it as well. That's also going to be 9.2. I think I'm at glass number 1 is a 9.2. Glass number 6 is a 9.2. I think I'm going to take glass number 6 over it. And then 9.1, 8.8, 8.5. All right, let's find out what we're drinking. Glass number 3 here. It's number 2. What was number 2? Was that the Michter's 20? What? Really? Is that the Michter's 20? Did I mess something up? Is that the Michter's 20? What? Huh? Number 2, I think it was Michter's 20, right? What? Oh my god. I think glass number 2 was Michter's 20. I think I have the first 5 here, and the second one is Michter's 20. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, wow. I don't know. It's tannic, and there's a green vegetal note on it that I don't love. I stand by that. I really don't. I'm not enjoying it today as much. All right. I think next up here, I had glass number 5. That is number 1 here. Oh, that's actually the Cathedral. Oh, wow. Look at Cathedral. Look at that. Wow. Exactly why I love blinds. Yeah, that is so funny. I was not expecting that either, but that's why we do blinds. That was fun. Wow. What the heck is this glass up here? I guess you guys know what it is, but wow. Michter's 20, man. Gotta put it in some blinds. Ah, wow. Could also just be today. I don't know. It's also possible with the higher proofs, and that's why we do a lot of blinds here. Wow. Okay. This one is also kind of grassy to me. I mean, I stand by it. I mean, it's very good for it's MSRP. I guess $5.50 for 375 ml. I wouldn't really pay for that, but yeah, it's very good. It's actually just totally lacking complexity relative to the rest of these. But all right, glass number 2 here. Gonna be glass number 6. That's the William Heaven Hill. Huh. Yeah, that's fair. What did I rate it? A 9.1. Yeah, I stand by that. I think it's a 9.1. For them, 20 is 114 proof. They're all 114 proof. Exactly why I love blinds. Blinds don't lie. Clearly was not expecting that. That's normal because M20 doesn't blind well with high proof pours. Yeah, I have heard that a couple times. That I think with like when you have 130 proof stuff, Michter's 20 just doesn't stand out. I don't know. I don't like it today, and I'm gonna put in a heck of a lot more blinds, but I don't know. This William Heaven Hill though was really nice. 9.1. I think it was $1,200, and I'm actually very curious what you guys think. I think if this was $1,200, I would really look into it and buy a bottle, whatever. But the secondary on this is currently about $19.50. For that, it's just not worth it. But you know what is worth it? Is if you get a free sample for 1 ounce. If you donate, every $5 donation is going to be, I want to buy Modskins in the link tree, guys. We haven't sent it in a while. But definitely donate. Really appreciate the donations. Any money that we profit, I mean, I think you guys believe me at this point that every dime I make off of everything I do gets thrown into the channel, and we try all these crazy things, and I'm on a mission to try the greatest whiskeys of all time. So yeah, for free, it's worth it. For $1,200, it's probably worth it. But $2,000, nah, I don't really agree with $2,000. Very good though. 9.1. Actually, I think when we tried it before, we rated it 9.1 as well. So I think I'm kind of disappointed in terms of its secondary, but I still think it's really good. I think next up we had number 1 here. Number 3 is going to be, that's the Very Old Saint Nick. Okay, so actually, I think I got that one right. I think that's probably the only one that I was accurate on. There's a little bit of like Stitzel funk that I was getting off of it, and I guess we also had a much fresher palate in the beginning. Very good here. 9.2, totally stand by that. $1,000 for 375 ml. I'm out. If it was $600, I'm in. But it's also really good. I mean, you're not getting that kind of caliber whiskey on a lot of things. Dude, what the hell won? With Mr. Sam and William LaRue. What the heck? Oh my god. I don't know if you watched the Jumps and Jams blind. I did not. You and him are in a league of your own, but a different verdict on the M20. I'm assuming he said M20 was a lot better. I mean, to be fair, I think M20 is a lot better too, but I think when you bind against the high proofs, I'm really... I don't know. That surprised me. Yeah, that's really good here. Very, very solid pour. All right. In second place here for our Whiskeys of the Year. 5. That's Mr. Sam. You kidding me? William Llewellyn. Wow. Wow. Really? Wow. Oh, that's by far the highest rating I've ever gotten for William Llewellyn. I mean, man, that was a fun blind. We have a lot of fun things we're going to try here in a sec. So definitely stay tuned for that. I mean, I think I'm going to go through these things one more time, but let me know what you guys want to see. So I'm going to start reading the chat a little bit more. The 25 William best of this year's beat deck, I totally agree. I mean, it just beat everything else in a blind. So I don't know if it should have, but it did. And I think coming into this, I would have had it in second seed. I would have had just the Michter's 20 above it. And yeah, that's cool. The William Llewellyn was by far the best thing you've had this year. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'll start reading the comments a little bit more now. Now that we're kind of done with the blind. Wow, that is so funny here. I don't know if any of you guys asked any questions, but if anybody has any questions, definitely let me know. I see a bunch of messages here on Discord, but I don't think any of them are related to the live stream. So I think I'm good to look at the live stream some more. Alrighty here. So let me know, what do you guys want me to try right now? So we have everything. We have some barrel picks that we have coming up. We have some, so much random stuff. We have random old stag batches that I know you guys are so curious about. We have Michter's 20 from 2016. We have some Weller from 1979. Some Stitzel Weller. I guess, all right, let me know. Stitzel Weller, pre-fire turkey. I guess, tell me that. We'll do that. Or if there's anything else you guys want me to try, let me know. And you know, I'm going to check Venmo right now, and I guess we'll see. I don't actually know how many donations have been coming in. So I need to go check that real quick. Hopefully you guys have been donating. Definitely donate. I really appreciate every donation that we get. Everything, like I said, everything we make on this channel. I mean, I dump it back in. We got to try so many more things here on this channel. Yeah, see a couple donations. Appreciate that a lot, guys. Definitely, if you guys want an ounce of the William Heaven Hill, an ounce of any pick I've done, and I guess we need a third here. So for the third, what do you guys want here? I think we'll do a Willet. We'll do one of the Willets. I'll surprise you with one of my favorites here. We have quite a few Willets here, so an ounce of all those three. Definitely go and comment and, yeah, I guess like the video. You guys can like the video, but also send in the donations here, and that'll be a lot of fun here. Gotta log into my PayPal because I can't even check if we've gotten any donations. I can't tell, but I think everybody went with Venmo, which is cool. Venmo works out well. I'm not that familiar. Okay, yes, I do see some live streams on PayPal as well. Okay, cool. So yeah, we have some live stream. I think we're kind of breaking even right now on the samples. So definitely donate if you guys can, because donations help make the world go round. But all right, I need to sit some more with this William LaRue. All right, let me get an ounce of the William LaRue. If you donate enough, I'll toss in an ounce of the William LaRue. Barrel picks: Stitzel Weller, Reverie 17. Public barrel, Stitzel, I see everything. Everybody wants something. All right. All right, since I see multiple for Stitzel, I think we'll do a Stitzel. What Stitzel should we do here? We have 1979 Weller, which I actually just got a bottle of. So I actually, split this bottle, shared this bottle around, and I liked it so much that I got a bottle. But I also still have the sample. We have so many things that we can try in the Stitzel Weller department. We have the John E. Fitzgerald 20-year, 375 ml, goes for $2,000. So, about a $4,000 bottle there. Pretty ridiculous if you ask me, but I guess that's the life. What other Stitzel Weller? So many random things here. Oh my god. Just we have so many CG. We have like 4 different cheesy gold foils here. Let's see. Try the Public Barrel. What's a fair price for 2022? 2022 William LaRue is like $11.50. 2023 is like $11.00. So fair price at a bar would be $50 an ounce. But, you know, if it's like 60, it's close enough. But I would not pay any more than that. So many pre-fires. Oh my god. I drink a lot of fun whiskey here on the channel. This is Stitzel Weller as well. What is this? The David Nichols. All right. So I think we'll do the Weller. I really like that Weller. But do I have any glasses? Oh, my glasses over there. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys for like give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, here I got some glasses here. Last time I was really good about it. I had the glasses here, but I totally forgot to do that this time. So might have to get up here in a second. But yes, somebody made a comment that I'm glad you had pants on last time, and you know, I left the jeans on for this one too. So never know when you need to get up here. But yeah, I think I wanted to finish off here a little bit of William LaRue. That's delicious. That's really good. That's really good here. I might try to finish off some of the rest of these because they are pretty expensive pours. But let's see here. Try the Public Barrel. Be sure to join the Discord. Join everything. Yeah, join the Discord. Join the Patreon. Join everything. We are having so much fun in here. All right, let's make sure that I'm not missing anything crazy. I think we are good to go. All right, let's try some Weller from 1979 here. I love this bottle. I mean, this is just such good whiskey to me. It is lower proof. It's 107 proof. So I don't know how it's going to stand up right now, but this is delicious whiskey. Oh, the Stitzel Weller Funk, a lot of vanilla cream on it. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Now, is it better than anything from 2025? I don't know. Let's go back. So glass number 5 here was the Mr. Sam. I have to say, for the money, Mr. Sam is doing well. I mean, Mr. Sam's secondary is about $950 right now. Keeps going down. And you know what? That's well worth it. Also, you guys can definitely comment. I know last time we had a lot of questions on random things. If you guys have any questions, you guys are curious about any little things, definitely let me know. I'm happy to take any and all questions. Have a lot of fun, you know, hearing everything that you guys are curious about. And as I'm sure you guys can imagine, I love talking about whiskey all the time. So yeah, it looks like we got a couple more donations, so thank you guys so much here. Andrew, David, Tracy, Lou, Anthony, Cody, Josh, Don, Vinay, Donald, Andrew again, Charles, Eric, David, and Heavy Pours, as he likes to call himself. So we don't take too many heavy pours here. And then on people, we also have Nicholas. So thank you guys so much for the donations so far. Definitely keep the donations coming, because, you know, like I said, every dime we make, I think we spent like $300 on this live stream. So we're like net negative $200 if we include the giveaway. So, all right. Let's see. I want Danny to compare Travelers and Willett Potstill. Oh my God. So the funny thing is, when I first designed my scale, I needed something for a really low score. So Willett Potstill is actually my score for a 2.0, and I have not tried it ever since I tried it for the first time like 3 years ago. And I don't know if it's still a 2.0, but all right. Anyways, what are we trying? Oh, this is the Mr. Sam. That's delicious. And a nice proof on it too. I think I'm gonna definitely finish these other 3 over time. It's really good whiskey, so I definitely am not going to let it go to waste. Can you do multiple winners, or will there only be one? So I'm thinking for now we'll do the 1 giveaway, but if there's enough demand I think if I get enough donations, I think I might do it just a 2nd giveaway, or maybe a 2nd winner or something like that. I just think it's easier, you know, you get a sample set. I want that sample set to be a couple things. All right, my laptop totally froze there, but thankfully we're streaming on my phone, so nobody noticed. So we'll do 1 winner for now, but we could also just do multiple giveaways. I think at 8:30, if there's a lot of demand for another giveaway, we'll do another giveaway, but definitely keep the donations coming. And then I think if there are more donations after that, maybe we'll do another giveaway. And that'll be a different winner here. And I think for that one, we'll give away some Stitzels. You know, we'll actually, if, I guess, you know, if we get to, I don't know, I think last time we got to $600 of donations, which was awesome. I think we're about half that right now. If we get to 600, I'll also, I guess for a different winner, you'll get this this Weller 1979 that we're about to try. So I think that's a fair little incentive there if we get to the same mark we hit last time. But all right, let's try it real quick. Wow, pure vanilla cream. I mean, my God. Modern Weller is garbage, garbage, garbage compared to this. This is so much better than the whiskey we have. And it's funny, I could see like as these three glasses here are not on your screen, but you guys can still see the other three, and it looks like there's nothing in them, but there's still a little bit. So we will circle around. How does the Russell Stein stand up to the ones you had today? I think it would have been like fourth or fifth. Russell's 15 is probably high eights for me. I probably would have had it above the Cathedral, and I guess the Michter's 20 sucked. So I would have had it above those two, but it would not have been above anything else. So probably would have been fifth. Wow. Wow. That is so, so rich here. Until 1962, the max barrel entry proof was 110. We recently tried stuff from that era. 62. I think the oldest I have right now is in 1967. 1962. So there aren't going to be many things that are going to be back all the way then. And the thing is, a lot of whiskey from the 40s and 50s was very young because people didn't really care. And, it was American consumerism in the 50s. So everything was made cheaper and cutting corners and, all that fun stuff. So there just isn't that much great whiskey from the 50s. I'm trying to think. I guess if it's 1962, I guess we get distilled in 1962. And I have a 1967 that's 6 years old. So I guess I have a Rebel Yell that's a 6-year 90 proof, and I guess